Hey guys, it's Josh with 4 Acre Farm. Yesterday I told you guys about checking the pH balance of the soil. What I did is I went to Lowe's and I got a little pH tester that you stick in the ground. Optimal for pumpkins is between 6 and 6.8. Guys, we've got some good news. Look at this thing. It's like right on 6.5, which means the pH balance is perfect for the pumpkin patch. And so what I also read is that the soil temperature needs to be between 65 and 70, holding between there, before you plant the pumpkin seeds or they won't germinate. And so I got this thermometer that I'm just going to stick in the ground. I'm also going to put one over where we're going to plant the gourds too, because they both need to have warm temperature to germinate. So what we'll do, we'll stick them in the ground and we'll come back in a little while and we'll check the temperature of the soil. Hey guys, some good news. Last night we went and checked the temperatures on the soil, the thermometers that we stuck in the soil, and the temperature's holding between 75 and 80. So we're ready to plant. So what we're going to do now, we're going to measure out the rows. We're going to shoot a string line down the rows so they're straight, and we're gonna rake up the rows and get the hills ready to plant.
Hey, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, put taps on your toes and get gone, get rhythm. When you get the blues, a little shoe shine boy, he never gets low down, but he's got the dirty.
All right guys, we got the heels done. I'm not gonna lie to you, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun, but it was necessary. So we're ready to plant now. What we're gonna do next is run our irrigation lines, run our soaker hoses. Come with me and I'll show you some of that. Hey guys, I'm cooled down a little bit. We're gonna go over with you what we're gonna use to irrigate the pumpkins. You cannot directly water the plants because if you leave the moisture on the leaves, it'll create the mildew and hurt the plant. So the best thing to do is run soaker hoses. So I'm gonna show you our setup. So what we got here is just a 100 feet standard water hose that'll run from our well house out to the pumpkin patch. And once we get to the pumpkin patch, we'll have a manifold here and we'll shut one of these off. These three will be hooked up to a soaker hose. We have 300-foot soaker hoses that will go down each lane, each row, and water the pumpkins. All right, like guys, that. We got this irrigation done. And it's going all the way from up there at our well house, all the way down here through the yard into the field over to the patch, pumpkin patch. And we've got it hooked up to this manifold, and off the manifold we have 3 soaker hoses running 100 foot along the rows. So we've got 300 feet of soaker hoses here. And we're having a little bit of an issue with the water pressure. On a couple of the rows, it's not wanting to soak all the way to the end. But we'll try and figure something out. I believe it's because I have the hose coming from the well house coiled up a few times before it comes out here. It's a little bit too long, so we'll probably cut that and make that to size a little better, make it fit a little better. But for the most part, guys, we've got the irrigation done. We'll be ready to plant here in the next couple of days once we get a few little kinks worked out as far as the water pressure goes. But guys, it's working well so far. God bless.